Oi, oi, it's just me.
Oh my God!
It's just me, bruv. I am here. Your boy KG is here. 1 minute late. I hear you. I hear the community. But yeah, it's just me, man. Shout out Travis. Travis got to do what Travis got to do, bro. Sometimes it's just super fatherhood calls. I mean, got to make calls on the fly. But I'm here anyway.
Oh my God!
Don't worry, he's okay. Everything's okay with Trav. You'll see him soon. But again, it's mad. Life, bro. Life be life in sometimes. But anyway, your boy is here. I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna talk. There's so much to get into. Let me do a Travis special, yeah, and like start naming people in the chat. Joe LaForry, Ian Daniels TV, man like Mulla. Hold on, Skyliner the editor. Don the man, SC's 15. Here you go. Martin, shout out you. Who else is there? Tony!
Oh
man
my
like the pugilist.
God!
Respect that man. North Bank Bren. Untraceable. Osborne. Jace Mayfield. Black Super. Gene Anthony. Erin Ozzy B. Mr. A. Chasman. Hold on. Ashley Williams. Shout out you. Philip Answer. Cod Liver Oil. Who else is there? Reese Cooper, Jimbo Jones, David Drysdale, shout out to you. Jonah 31, El Captain 47, Deli A. Hold on, that's me, bruv. That's Jay Greens. All right. Well done, me. Well done, me, because had to get that out of the way. Now, let's move. Brother, did Eddie Hearn get Ben Shalom'd?
Oh my God!
Did Eddie Hearn get Ben Shalom'd? Richard Hitchens, nasty work. No, don't leave. David, don't leave. Drysdale, sorry, bro. My bad. You gotta use what's that tax called? What's that tax that I got? Dyslexia, bro. You just gotta let it happen, bro. Anyway, did he get Ben Shalom'd? That's the question, because imagine you're in the ring, you've worked hard on this guy, that you've been building this fighter, yeah? And then he's in the ring talking about, well, I'm a free agent now. No, he's a free agent. Bro, he said in the ring, as soon as he won the fight, he goes, well, listen, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm a free agent now. Eddie Hearn, furious. Eddie Hearn? Nah. And like, this is, again, they've worked very hard on, and it was a good performance. Let's have it right. Kambosos got mash up. And it was perfect, because if I'm Eddie Hearn, I'm hearing, he told Devin Haney and his dad, all the Haneys, SMD. That's what he said. Strong New York energy. He's built the next fight, really. But he's basically said, and do you know what's crazy, yeah, is Turkey Al-Sheikh is in boxing, bro, but he's actually someone he can sign to. As in, he's looking at the Saudi money. He ain't gonna go to Frank Warren. Who's he talking to? You know, who are you calling out? You're talking to Turkey Al-Sheikh direct. Sign me. I don't know about that. I know Eddie Hearn's fuming. Nah. But you gotta understand what's going on. You can't just be shaloming in the final season, bro. You gotta know where we're going. Are we on TV or not? That's the questions we gotta ask ourselves. TKO promotion incoming. Do you believe that is nasty work? That's my question today. Like, was that crazy from him? Andy Cruz? I wanted to call social services. I wanted to call social services for what I saw happen, bro. That's a beat down of the highest level. What was that? Andy, no.
Oh my God!
What are you telling me in regards to that? And what do you want next for Cruz? Where do you want to see, like, what we on? What's the journey? What we trying to do next? I need you lot to call in because this show, we need to have these kind of raw talks right now. Hitchens beat the earth, wind, and fire out of that boy. 100%. I've got something. I've got a clip, yeah, that was levels in it. I've got a clip that I want you lot to listen to, and I want to hear your take on it because I do think it's interesting. And we pick and choose our moments when we're angry about things and when we're cool with stuff. We pick and choose when we're gonna be like, hey, boxing should follow the right ways of doing things. Amir Khan has spoken. I'm gonna play that, and then you lot tell me what you think about this one. Anui versus Bam Bam. Great question still. I know you play this one. There you go.
Where I would love boxing just to be judged on meritocracy.
No. There you
Can
go.
be retired.
Week to talk about
Here we
Anthony
go.
Joshua and whether he should be given the luxury of skipping the queue.
Like Joshua can skip the queue. A name like Fury can be retired and skip the queue because they are big for boxing, and boxing needs names like them. And also, they've been there, they've done it, they've proven it as well with what they've done in the past. So you don't really take them for that last fight because he got knocked out in his last fight. You don't take them for that, but you take them for what they've done in their career and what they've done for boxing.
I love Amir and I love Spencer as well. So this is no slight on what they say. I just have a take where I would love boxing just to be judged on meritocracy. That's where I'm at. I think you've got to earn the right and earn the opportunities, regardless of resume. I get it that maybe the rules of meritocracy don't necessarily apply to some people because of the commercial value that they bring to certain fights, Anthony Joshua being one of those. But at the moment, I've got a bit of a bee in my bonnet. So tonight we've got Nanita Donaire. He's come out of...
What would you say to somebody that hasn't tried
not an
doping?
advert. What the hell? No. Wait 1 second. That's out of order. Where did that come from? There you go.
Kind of retirement off the back of back-to-back losses. He's fighting for a version of a world title. Manny Pacquiao in a few weeks' time, straight out of 4 years, is it, that he's been out?
That's knocked me sick, that one.
I know. Getting an opportunity to fight for the full WBC world title. And this conversation, even though it's not fact, just the conversation of Anthony Joshua being in the mix for maybe the Usyk Dubois winner. I personally am against that. I think
So there's the conversation right now. Do you think it's fair that somebody, you see, well, obviously we heard about the Pacquiao one. He's doing the Q jump thing. They're saying that AJ, boom, could Q jump. Like, would you be mad for Parker if AJ gets the forward and it's like AJ just decides to fight for the title? Like, he steps back in the game and they say, Parker, go and rest. AJ's going again. Or is it a life ain't fair thing? Let me know what you lot are saying. I'm interested in finding out, like, what you think on that, because sometimes boxing needs, like, if Fury came out and said, yo, hear me out, I'm fighting for the title. Let's say Dubois won. Let's say Dubois beats Usyk or something crazy happens, and then Fury's on some, I want to fight him now. Are you lot hearing that? Or not at all? Because Parker, I think about his situation all the time. And man got rubbed out of the situation heavy. Like, big man, we were meant to fight. I had to go and do a madness, fight Bacoli on some 2-day notice thing. And ever since then, well gone for me. Now, there might be step aside P, but what kind of step aside bread are we talking? Because am I step aside? Like, how many asides do I have to step aside? That's the question, really. Like, let me know what you lot think about that. Anyway, you can let me know about the fights in the week as well. Like, if Haney versus Hitchens, if you feel about, Eddie Hearn getting snaked. I want to talk to you lot. Anyway, I'm going to open up the lines now. Please hit the link, get involved. Let's talk in it. Simple as that. I'm by myself in it. So this ain't the day to be just watching the show and me just here, like, staring at you lot. That'd be crazy right now. No thanks. Oh, wait, where is it? Why can't I pin the link today? Why can't? Boom. Boom, let's refresh the thing. Something went wrong. So hit the link, people. Get involved in the show. Dead. That's nasty work. Saying I can't pin the link here. What am I going to do? That's disgusting. So, and then I'll work it out. That's some by hook or by crook. Boom. Let me see who's in the house. Nobody yet. Invite, copy. Hey, you lot. Oh, wait, hold on. The disrespect for the rankings is mad. Yo, you lot, hit that link, man. Let me quickly try and see if I can do this as well. Yo, go. By the way, me and Trav dropped a new show for the members still. You got to go and check that one out. Basically, we're just watching old fights and breaking it down. There you go. Pin. Beautiful work. Retro. Yeah, it's called Retro Fight. So you lot, make sure you go check that one out. I truly appreciate that. First caller. AB, welcome to the show. Welcome, my brother.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. I just thought I'll be quick, but yeah, no, there's just a few things I wanted to mention.
Let's go.
I didn't. I was trying to watch the Ahara fight, but I didn't know what time it was starting. It kept on cutting out, and I got tired, so I just fell asleep. But I can't lie. The following day, there was obviously Hitchens, Kambosos, and I feel like with Kambosos now, it's to get into a case where it's just hard because Hitchens, that was just from what I saw, the clips I saw. I need to go back and watch the full fight. He just looked from round one. From round one, it was just those combinations were just they were unloading. So I was just like, you know what, full credit where credit's due. You know.
Are we ever gonna see Kambosos? The Kambosos that was it? Who did he beat? Is it Tio?
Yeah, Tio.
Are we ever gonna see that version ever again, bro?
I think sometimes there's just levels. There's just levels, and I feel like when you come up against someone like your Haney's, your Hitchens, and I feel like even if he was to rematch Tio, I don't know. Did Tio have an off night? Who knows? But I don't know. They could potentially make that fight, just to keep it rolling, that sort of thing. But it was just too difficult at the minute, to be honest. But
what do you want to see? Do you, Hitchens basically put out that shout and basically said, "Yo, listen, total disrespect to the family, Haney family, dad and son."
I think that fight will most likely be next, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, that's probably, I think, the whole, how it's this, like, the storyline, how everything's going. That will be the fight to make. Eddie, that is the fight to make.
But Eddie Hearn might not be able to make that fight because you heard him say free agent. Was that total snaky? Was that nasty work? Because they built this fighter, bro. They spent 2 years. He said, "I wouldn't be here without Eddie. Like, he's got me to this space." Shout out Matchroom. But I'm a free agent, everybody.
I think he should have. Personally, I think
good business.
Personally, I would have. I think he maybe seek clarification or before speaking, because Eddie I think Eddie done an interview about it, saying how he has lost money doing it.
When that man starts talking about money loss, they're not happy.
Yeah, so I think they need to just sit down, talk, and go from there, because there definitely was some miscommunication or something was said.
No, there's no clarification, bro. There's no clarification. My man said...
I'm saying miscommunication.
But how is there miscommunication? I'm a free agent, big man.
No, but I'm saying if someone on his team or has said, "Oh, you're a free agent, by the way," say it. Like, you can, like, come on, let's let all the other promoters know. We're trying to fight on all the other shows, all the other cards, that sort of thing.
Is it feeling kind of TKO-ish? feeling because who's he talking to? When he says I'm a free agent, it's not Frank Warren. Frank Warren didn't want to touch Anthony Yard, and that would have been a wicked signing. So let's forget about that. It's Alex Sheikh, TKO. It's Dana. He's talking to someone.
I think that's pretty much the I think that's probably who he is talking to. I think he wants the fight to be. I mean, I'll be real. Like, I wanted to see the David Haney fight. So I mean, hopefully they can sort something out.
How does that fight go though? Because I like what's happening. People basically, everyone's having enough of Devin at the moment, and I'm kind of happy that people are putting pressure on him because it's gonna force Devin to come out of his shell and show us a big performance. How do you see this fight going? Does Hitchens have enough to make Haney initiate and bring the fight to him, or is he gonna run?
I'm hoping it's not a Tom and Jerry fight. But I feel like this will be good for both fighters. I think it'll be a very good fight. It will definitely. I think it will test both fighters. At the minute, I do have, in my opinion, Haney just about. But opinions change as we've seen in the past. Maybe after we'll see a few months down the line when we're on this call again where my opinion's at.
Lastly, before you go though, talk to me about the Q jump thing. We've got Pacquiao Q jumping. AJ's not back, but if he was to say, "Hey, listen, I'm back. I would like to fight the champion, please, Parker, go and rest." How do you feel about that one?
I'll be real. At the end of the day, I remember listening to something about so I can't remember what podcast it was, but they're talking about how being a superstar and etc. Superstars sell tickets, that sort of thing. They bring eyes to the sport as well, and obviously you're good at what you do. So I think the Q jump thing. If we're talking about, we can't. At the end of the day, it's like I think with the Q jump thing. If it's I'm thinking
about use Parker as the perfect guy. Parker's been waiting for the title shot for a moment now. Would you be comfortable if it's Fury and them man came back and said, "Yo, we're fighting Usyk or Dubois"?
I think at the end, do you? Okay, let's say it like this. Do you think Frank? Let's say Dubois beats Usyk, hypothetically speaking. Or whoever wins out of them. And then Usyk is contracted to fight the next Queensberry fight, and then Fury's like, "Oh, I'm coming back." Do you think Frank Warren will tell Tyson Fury to sit aside?
You can't tell him to sit aside. That's the mad thing.
That's what I'm saying. Vice versa. Like, let's say, for example, I think I'll be real. Like, if AJ comes back at the right time, where there's an opportunity to go ahead of another fighter, who knows? I wouldn't be.
If AJ had like a nice gimme fight, yeah, would you let him just fight for the title? Like someone.
When you say gimme fight, who we fight?
Who am I? AJ fights. Is Hergovich a gimme? Hergovich.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that.
AJ fights Hergovich. Does that roar in a title shot?
So what? He gets through Hergovich, then a title shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? I'll be real. Like at the end of the day, after Eddie said,
rest.
I'll be real. After Eddie said, AJ, what next year may be the last year. I'll be real. It's a fast track, man. It's a fast track.
Man, it's over. I told you, man, it's over as well. Listen, AB, I gotta keep it moving, fam. Do you know what the problem here is? We are just as corrupt as the promoters. Man said, Hergovich ain't no gimme name. I don't think he's a gimme name, but I don't want to see, if AJ was to fight again, I don't want AJ fighting anyone that's not going to help him be ready for like a proper, for them, man. because I don't even think Hergovic really gets you ready for Dubois or Usyk. Let's be honest. But it's better than Ngannou and the gauntlet that he ran before, personally. But yeah, I don't even rate Hergovic like that. Let me not even lie to you, lot. Match David, Wagon.
Yo, KG.
Welcome, bro. Welcome to the show, bro. Glad to have you here.
Yo, KG, I have a question for you first. Why don't you hop on Undisputed anymore?
Because I got pumped up. I even got a coach. I got a boxing coach, yeah, in Joe LaFori, bro. I play that game like Street Fighter. I don't respect stamina. I don't respect normal things that I need to respect, bro. But yeah. I'm rubbish. I'm washed. That's the truth. Let's have it right, bro. But anyway,
Yeah, that's fine. Anyways,
talk to me about. We can either have the Q jump situation, or let's actually start with Hitchens, because it was a good performance. I don't know if did you watch them? Did you see the fight?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I saw that.
What do you think about that performance against Kambosos? What do you think about him and where he's going next?
When I watched that, I just thought about him versus Haney. I don't know why. I was like, yo, this guy's I think Haney beat Kambosos. No, am I tripping? Oh
yeah, Haney went down under to have that fight.
yeah, but it wasn't like a good performance in my opinion. I think that performance shows
it was a better performance than we've seen from him. That was the good Haney. That's
Oh,
pre-knockout.
I'm thinking of the other one. The other one that he was shaky. The other one. Who did he fight? The other it's the one that he fought that he shouldn't have won. For Undisputed.
He retired.
Yeah.
The Matrix man.
That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about. But yeah.
There you go.
Lomachenko. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. But yeah, Kambosos fight was good for him. I was like, I didn't know what to expect beforehand because of his competition. But I was like, okay, he's a solid fighter in my opinion. It was a little techy, but he did what he had to do in my opinion. But now against Haney though, is gonna be cat and mouse.
Who you backing in this one?
I'm a Haney fanboy, but
why? Tell us why. Why should we still have stocks?
Don't have. Sell the stocks. Sell the stocks. Sell the stocks. Sell all the stocks. Sell all the stocks.
Wait, so you're saying give up on him? So why are you still a fanboy of him then?
I don't know why. I like his. I don't know why. But then I don't think he'll win though. I'm a fan of him, but I don't think he'll win. If that makes sense. I'm real. I know he's not who I thought he was, but I'm still his fan. I'll be happy if he wins.
Okay.
But I don't think he'll win.
You're saying you're just not willing to leave that situation that he was.
Pretty much.
I understand that. If he doesn't, check this out though. If he has another performance, when you say cat and mouse, and he's the real mouse running away, but used to the jab well, doesn't engage. What is it going to take for you to say this? I can't deal with this no more.
I feel like it's just one more time because the New York fight, I was live, and I was telling my chat I'm sleeping. I was physically sleeping. I was physically sleeping. I was like, nah, bro. This is something gotta change. But
go on.
Ryan's fight was also bad. I was like, okay, bro, this is crazy. So then I was like, bro, Haney needs to fight somebody that did what he did, what Ryan did to him, they do to him again, so that he can fight. Because he needs to fight. He's not fighting. He's just trying to score. He's just scoring. I win, score, I win, and get out. But I think against Hutchinson, he's gonna have to fight.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna mix it up though. I don't know if he's truly gonna. We hope so. But
I think it was bad. His dad makes it worse. His dad talks about him like he's a brawler.
Like he's a second coming. Have you seen the just quickly on this as well? I want to get your take on this one. Atuma versus Dillian. The fight card is crazy.
Why does Dillian want an early grave, bro? That's a setup. That's a paycheck, though. You need to understand, though. KG, you understand why this fight is happening. We
It's
all
not.
understand. Everyone
Why is
understands
it
why this
happening,
fight's happening.
bro? Why is it happening? Tell me
Everyone knows why
why.
it's happening.
Why?
Dylan knows that he cannot mix it with the big boys no more. So he needs a big deal. And the only person that can give him that big paycheck is the new kid. No one
But
else gonna fight him.
Dylan signed up for the Riyadh sacrifice.
Yo, think about it though. Who else would he fight that'll pay him that much? He ain't fighting AJ.
Bro. But wait, hold on. Now, because you're a boxing man, you know this thing. Is there any way, yeah? Is this Dillian Whyte's Riyadh debut?
Yes. Here for no one.
Shit. Nah, it's grand opening, grand closing. There's no
It's
way.
over. It's over.
We know we've seen shocks on the sand.
We have
Shocks on the sand.
season the lowest. But there's no way.
There's no way.
See, I can't think of any possibility.
There's no way.
And I think this fight ends in 5 rounds. I think the demolition job from the start.
All right, chat. And you go with me for a second. I'm doing a KG special.
Okay. Wait, we know this. We know this on the side.
I'm doing a KG special. Go with me for a second. Dillian, grown man, and he Romford Bulls. He Dave Allen's. He
Okay.
Dave Allen's. The young pup. He
Okay.
Dave Allen's a Toma. What does that do for Dillian's career? Does he now make him the chief of the rave? Does that now make him? What does that do? AJ comes and says that he wants the Dillian fight in it. That's easy. Like, what happens?
Yeah, it's AJ. There's no. I think AJ will be like, oh, let me get him now. Let me get my way back in. Because AJ will be like, oh, this is an opportunity to just knock him out, and I'm back fighting for a title. No one else, KG. Fury is not fighting him. Fury only wants undisputed. That's real. Dubois is too big time right now. And Usyk is
win over a Toma would change everything for like Dillian.
It would change everything.
But
He
it's
would
not.
shoot back, but then he'll not end up with like Bacoli, FA them. Like he will never get to like the big 5 or like big 6, whatever we are. But like he'll be with Bacoli, FA them.
Let's wait. Let's listen, bro. Let's not even waste that
Yeah,
time.
it's the pointless. Let's be real.
You know what I mean? I just stepped out of reality for a second. We all know. There's no chance.
There's no.
Bro, he's signing up for an August 6th. Bro, man's signing up for the sacrifice, bro. And they can't pay me the bread
Is it?
for
Is
that.
it not- he needs it though. How long has he been out the ring for? Yeah, he's been for a minute.
Oh, he full uncle, bro. What you want from him? Nah, see what I'm saying. You lot trying to sacrifice man them from Brooklyn, bro. You man don't care. I'm trying to find out what the name of this card is because there's some good fights on this card as well. If
I haven't
you
seen the
lot
card.
remind me in the chat. What is it called? What's this fight called, man? If you look and remind me in the chat what the card's called, so I can go through it. But is it called ES? Is it the World Cup? What is it? ES Sports World Cup? I think that's it. ES Sport. Because there's other fights on that thing that I need to look at. You lot let me know in the chat. Anyway, final. Last thing you want to say, bro? What else is on your mind? Off topic.
And the queue, and the queue. Let's be real. For every fan, everybody want to watch the big boys. So like that's why. That's why it's a thing. If you hear AJ is fighting again, and if you hear like Dave Allen is fighting, who you want to watch? Even though AJ is not on the rise right now. That's why.
Wait, go on. Say those 2 names again.
If AJ is fighting and Dave Allen is fighting, or they want to fight someone, you're obviously gonna pick the AJ fight because you're gonna make more.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We're corrupt, bro. We're asking.
No, we are.
We're like the sport. Remember when we was upset when Dillian was waiting 100 and something days?
Yeah,
for
we
his
were.
title? Now because it's not our guy. As soon as it's AJ waiting to queue jump, we say, "Hey, go on."
Yeah, go on, AJ.
Everybody else. If I'm Parker, I'm mad at everyone.
No,
I'm mad
no.
at the world. Parker.
Parker livid. Parker should be fighting Usyk right now.
Oh my God!
And we allowed, do you know how corrupt it is? All now, Dubois has not shown us the medical records.
We don't know. We don't
All
know.
now.
He just pulled off the Saudi. He said
What kind of criminality is that?
he
That's
pulled off the Saudi. He said, guys, I don't want to do this no more.
2 days. That's
2
nasty.
days.
But we allowed
I
it.
was-
Boxing. We're criminals. We're just the same.
And then we let Bakoli go in there and just give us a show. Just a
And no one said anything because it sounded kind of like it was foolishness. What they did, it was foolishness. What we allowed to witness was crazy. Man said, yeah, he's going to take the short flight. And we kind of believed it was like, oh, Coley could win it though. Nice.
yeah, boogeyman and
Man, and the boogeyman just been turned into a booger, bro. Anyway,
And
bro.
what made it worse?
Yeah.
Last thing. What made it worse was that against FA he actually lost. That's what made it all worse.
Hold
Like,
on. It was a draw.
It was a draw. Oh, officially, it was a draw.
It was a draw. hold on. Wait a minute. No, my God. You said you got a channel, man. Shout it out so let people know where to find it, bro. Have you got a channel? Do you as well?
I do. Yeah. I like live stream boxing matches, but I'm really like a FIFA content creator,
Okay.
and I watch football a lot. So yeah, you guys can catch me Match David 15 on everything, and yeah,
Match day
KG.
on everything, bro.
KG, I really like your content, bro. I really like your content.
Man,
I've
bro,
been following you since you were on True Jordy's football stuff.
Oh shit, the kickoff back in. Hold on, quickly. Who do
Yeah,
you
the
support,
kickoff.
bro? Who do you support, though? Who do you support?
Chelsea.
Oh my God!
Ace Prophet Chels. But Cody must be the fattest vegetarian. What is that? You lot, who's next? I saw someone else was waiting in the chat. Hey, listen. Kakachi versus Ray Ford. That's a good fight. Kakachi versus Ray Ford. What else is on that eye? I need to see that thing, man. I need to see that poster, bro. I need that right now because there's other fights that were like, yeah, I want to watch that, to be honest. Kakashi versus Ray Ford is. Ford's gonna stop him. We need to stop. Nah, you lot, we can't. I've watched Kakashi fight close up, bro. We need to stop playing with that guy. I'm just saying, we need to, as in, it's not a give, like, it's not a, that's 50-50. Can I say 50-50? Are you not having that 50-50? You're saying 55-45, like, it's mad. And I like Ray Ford. I like him a lot. But I've watched this youth now, and I'm like, oh, you know what, yeah? You're on a war thing. You're a war, yeah. You're a warmonger, bro. You're on war, bro. Ray, wait. Jimbo, call in and tell us how. Ray Ford smacks him up, easy work. When has Kakashi been easy work? Adelaide just mash work, you know. Hold on. Adelaide, wait. When was the last time he fought? And doesn't he owe us? Ain't he supposed to be fighting TK? What do you mean? What happened to TKV, fam? Wait, what? Again! Boxing's done it again, bro. Wait a minute. Wait. What happened to TKV, bro? Nah.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. TKV got parkered. What's going on in this sport? Bro, and you look like the Q champ. Where's the problem? Step aside. I'm not even going to speak my mind. Ain't he got to run back that beef? Wait, what are we doing? Do we not need to run it back? Or are they just going to make him champion? What happens now? Nah. In the words of Oprah Winfrey, were you silent or silenced? Stepped aside or stepped on? That's mad. That's actually beyond me. Let me read some of these. You lot, don't be bad mind. Don't have me here on the mains by myself. I can do it, but it's a calling show. Like, no Trav. Come on, community. Elephants are herbivores. Leave Macaulay alone. Anto's winning. Irish spirit, and I'm also biased. We trained at the club. Anto's really him. Bro, I know about this Don, bro. I've seen it with my own eyes. But Ray Ford? Oh my God! What do we even do there? What do we even do? Oh, it's at the same club. Yeah, I hear you. He said, I think. He says, oh boy. TKV versus Ellen, why not? Let me send the link again because I feel like you lot, by the way, let me know what's the next fight me and Travis should do, retro fights. So we're watching old fights and we're scoring them. That's for members only on the Patreon. Let us know in the chat what's a good fight. The first fight we did was Lennox Lewis versus Klitschko. And that's a wicked fight to watch again. Let me know the fight that you want to see us run back, and we'll do that fight next. Yeah, that'd be dope because, hey, watching the old fights, TKV will fight for the vacant title. Cool. Lewis Tyson. You don't think Wood versus Kovalev 1? Ooh. KSI versus Swarms. Put user in timeout.
Oh my God!
Eubank versus Ben 2? On God, yeah. On God. Holyfield versus Bo 1, yeah. Base, I'm going to need you for that one. You're going to have to pull up. Base, you're going to have to pull up for that one.
Oh my God!
Base, that one there. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, that. Oh. Oh, my God. That fight. Oh. Base, I'm going to holler at you. That is the fight of fights, bro. You can still clap to this day. You ever watch boxing, know the outcome, but you're still moving mad like you don't understand what's going on? People, I would say sign up though. I would sign up to the Patreon just on that. Like me, Base, even I don't know if Travis moving mad still, so I might just holler at Base and say, yo, let's just do that one still. Yeah, oh my God.
Oh my God!
Oh, Morales Barreras a war as well. is that's actually in the chat right now, or don't even actually call in. Hit me with the best fight you've seen or rewatched right now. Let's go. You could have called in before, because I'm telling you now, yeah, Riddick Bowl versus Holyfield, and I'm a Holyfield fan. Holyfield is like probably, I want to say, probably one of my favorite fighters, to be honest. I'll be real with you. Now, again, I learned about the allegations later, but it's too late. I'm locked in. I learned about the allegations because you don't know my route into boxing was crazy. Triple G versus Canelo 1 is your favorite fight of all time. Man says, does it have to be boxing? Would you ever score a UFC fight? Hey. You lot need to teach us the UFC fights that are worth our time, you know. Dillian versus Chisora. I need you lot to call in. Call in and tell me why, bro. You lot moving mad right now. I'm alone. I'm alone on the mains. What? You lot don't have the link, Hassan? Invite, bro. Wait, hold on. I haven't seen this fight. I haven't seen this fight. I haven't seen this fight. That's mad. Was this the one? I'm not aware. That's gonna be great as well, because some fights I'll be experiencing for the first time, which would be crazy. I'll call in, but I'm in the gym. Shout out, Anthony. Respect to you, but not everyone's in the gym, man. You just got me here yapping alone, fam. I respect it. But then what I do, yeah, is Bo versus Holyfield, Tyson versus Holyfield. Holyfield's just cold, man. He's the coldest, bro. Adesanya versus Pereira. I just don't care about UFC. I just don't care about UFC. I wish I did. I wish I gave a shit about it. We have people calling from the sauna, though. It's mental. People calling when their missus in birth. I wish I gave a shit about UFC. I really want to try it. Maybe I'm going to try it. Let me write that down, actually. Let me write that down, and I'll tell you what I thought about it. Go on, what is it? Adesanya versus Gas. All right. Aurelio Graham versus Julian Jackson. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. These are like, are you lot aware of this one? Are you lot aware? Garni versus Overeem. Nah. You lot, you know what's so beautiful though? I get to watch some amazing fights now and experience it for the first time. And I know there's a lot of you lot that are on that as well. Listen, people, I'm about to dip in 15 minutes, but I don't want to. I want to make sure like somebody gets to call in, have their say, you know what I mean? Even though I probably deserve some flowers as well, because this is it. I called AJ's in retirement, by the way. I called that. People said, I don't know what the reaction to it was crazy, but I said, listen, AJ's on the way out. We finally here. Listen, AJ, there's not much left right now. 3 fights. That's potentially Wilder. I would love to see AJ fight the pharmacist. If I could pick AJ's last fights, yeah. Big Baby Miller. Wilder. Fury. Beautiful. It might need to be a live 4 though, because I would like to see him fight for the title again. Just try. I would like that personally. If AJ did that, Yeah, I've seen Roy Jones versus Jay Tony. Seen that. Quickly, what's your take on Hergovich? I don't rate Hergovich. I don't rate him. I don't know yeah. Nah, not for me, actually. But then, AJ needs to leave Atoma alone. AJ ain't fighting no damn Atoma. AJ ain't crazy. AJ ain't taking out. AJ's not interested in that. He defo smokes. This is the thing, man, because you know when a fighter just is on power, yeah, and he's way too invested in that big shot. I think that's a dangerous place to be in. Like, you gotta set some stuff up. And against TKV, yeah, not saying we saw his level, but it was like, big man, what are you doing? I came out of that fight with those feelings. Like, I was like, oh. Sometimes power is like a gift and a curse because it just allows you to do foolishness before it. I don't know about Defo Smokes. Technique-wise, Hergovich is a better boxer, technically, right? And he might be able to expose. I remember TKV, when he hitting him with the gazelle, when he giving him the gazelle, like, that gazelle jab, when there was stuff to the body that I was seeing. I saw TKV kind of expose stuff in David I didn't like to see, personally. That's what I saw. I saw that with my own eyes. I can't unsee that. Now he's vacated. KSI versus Tommy Fury, the best fight he's seen. Put user in timeout. Atoma stops Hergovich inside 4 rounds. Yeah, that's not even a... Mayweather versus Sav Judah seen it. But yeah, like... I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, I'm going to go to 50. I'm going to be a good youth and go to 50. Let me just quickly tell you lot, like, the fights, though, that I'm desperately trying to see, yeah? Up and coming. This is the hope. I'm getting by hope, yeah? Number 1, AJ Fury, you understand why. Number 2, Dubois versus Wardley. Yeah, I need that. Dubois Wardley, I need that. I need that. Just want to see what that looks like. 3, Parker title shot. Don't care. Parker title shot. Don't care who's holding the title. 4, real simple. Billy Joe Saunders versus Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank Jr. I'll be happy. If I get... I know I'm not going to get Billy Joe Saunders, so let me just take that off the list. Parker title shot, definitely getting that. AJ versus Fury. No chance. Dubois eats Woodley. I don't know. Miss your super chat. Oh, my bad. Let me read that. Hackler Hearns. Yeah, Travis made me watch that like when we started this pod. Ali Frazier won. Have I watched that fight properly? Like, or have I just seen the movie? Ross, I haven't. Yo, I've only seen the movie. I haven't watched it like I've only seen the movie. Yo, Will Smith done an amazing job. Had me feeling like I watched it, bro. Gatty versus Ward. Wait. I've only seen highlights of that. I've only seen highlights. I've only seen Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo just because Billy Joe Saunders got a fist up nicely. Billy Joe might not be able to make cruiserweight, let alone 168. Yeah, listen, I got to 50. No one called in. I'm literally gonna end the show here, man. Listen, Base, I'm gonna call you. Yeah, Base, I'm gonna call you, bro. Gotta get this one cracking still. Anyway, people, that is me, your boy KG. Listen, unless someone is calling, hit the link right now. I'm about to dip. I appreciate every single one of you. Just know, Trav should be back this week. We got a retro fights and the pod. But yeah, literally, we tried to record. We tried to record last week, but StreamYard was down. It's crazy, like it just wasn't working. I don't know if you lot know about it, but yeah, StreamYard was down, so that's the issue, man. Anyway, big up, stay blessed. We'll see you here next week. If you just wait for this show, Monday Night Smoke. If not, catch us on the pod and retro fights. I'm out of here. Peace out. Till next time.
Let's do another one. Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.